This is one of my favorite stories and favorite songs. This song means the freaking world to me. And it was so cool because we were on, I think it was our last day of our beach trip with Micah Carpenter, Mackenzie Carpenter, me, and Megan in Panama City. And we had written a few songs already that you guys are going to hear. And we were like, what do we want to do today? We had to finish vocals on one other song, and then the other thing was Meg had just got off the road with Kenny, and she was like, I have to get Kenny an end of tour gift. And she probably got him some other stuff or whatever. I know they did some pranks, but she was like, I really want to do something sweet for him. And she was like, what if we wrote a song? And I was like, yes, please, can we write a song? And so we literally like talked about that the day before the last day. And then that morning we woke up and I was like, just in business mode, like not even business mode, just in like go get 'em mode on the last day. And I was like, okay, we need to finish the vocals on this song. We need to do this. And then we need to go write the Kenny song. Like I just like listed the things that we needed to do as if that was just a possibility, which is insane looking back on. And so we literally took 4 lawn chairs, a couple beers, of course, and went and sat these chairs on the beach, literally on the water. And we're like, what does this song sound like? And it can't be a love song. It can't be a breakup song. It has to just be a reminiscent song of this tour and her experience. And so, pretty sure I started the song with just being like 5 girls in the mirror putting makeup on. Because I was just imagining girls going to a country concert. That was the first verse to me, was just summertime going to a concert. What does that look like? And the reason we did do that was because Meg went and saw him in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that was a real moment for her and a lot of inspiration. And so that first verse is really about her going to see him in the nosebleeds. Like that's true. And you guys probably saw her and him up in the stadium where she sat. And so we sat there, we wrote the first verse, and we wrote the chorus, and we were like, this really feels like just the truth of just, I see the lights, I hear the band. Like, what does that feel like? What is that? It's probably the truest song we've ever written. And then the second verse came, and we were like, well, what if we wrote him into this song? Like, what if it was a duet? How cool would it be if he didn't just sing the second verse like everybody does? What if we wrote him into it, like wove him into it? And I was like, that'd be so sick. So then we were just like, well, let's tell the truth again. And it was like 7 years later, got a different point of view. Got a sound check in 10 in my own dressing room, going around the world with the King of No Shoes. And that the King of No Shoes was the line, that was Micah's line, dude. And it was my favorite line. And we were like, is he going to like saying King of No Shoes in his own song or in our own song? Turns out he loved it. But then when we were like, well, what would he say if we're writing him into the song? And Meg was like, well, let me tell you guys the advice he would give me every night. And that was, um, uh, with the King of No Shoes singing, oh, this is the truth. This is what he would say to her. Can't tell you how fast time's going to fly by. Keep your heart on your sleeve and your chin held high was something he would like. That was the thing. Baby, hold on and don't let go. So we literally just used his advice that he would tell Meg on this tour as his part because that's what he said to her. And then literally, you guys probably don't know this, and well, maybe, I don't know who knows this or not, but she went to his island with some friends right after that trip. I mean, we wrote that song like December 17th or December 18th, and she went to his island for New Year's, and she hand wrote the lyric and framed it, or didn't frame it, but gave that to him as a gift. And then they sat down and played it, and he loved the song. I was on the golf course with my father-in-law, and literally there was a video that popped up in our Jimmy James group chat, and it's Kenny Chesney's face. And I click on play, and it's like, guys, Megan just played me You Had to Be There and gave me the lyric, and I just freaking love this song. Thank you guys so much. This is the best gift anybody's ever given me. And I'm just like, just staring at the phone. And then Meg sent us a picture of them holding the lyric together and goes, we're going to record this song together. And dude, I was just like over the moon.